Hello. It's Saturday, January 18th, 2020, 6:34 in the evening, and this is our weekly video. I'm going to do something a little bit different this week, something I don't normally do, but first, progress report. I've still bouncing between the fast fading light and under the dark of the moon. I'm trying to charge through under the dark of the moon as fast as I can so I can get caught back up with it and get it finished. And hopefully that'll be good. And one question before I continue, is there anything anybody wants to see? Anything anybody wants to hear? Um, any questions that you might have for me? Because I see I've lost some more subscribers. I was at a high of 16. Now I'm down to 13. And is it something that I'm doing? Something I'm not doing? Um, is it YouTube? What? I don't know right now. So I'm gonna try and try something, like I said, do something different today. But like I said, if you got any suggestions, any thoughts, any ideas, any questions, anything you might want me to cover, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Now I'm going to do something that I haven't done ever. This is going to be an unboxing video. To start, I bought myself some models for Christmas. Company called Eaglemoss. Very good company. They make a very good product. Very accurate ships, and mostly Star Trek. But they do have some from the Alien franchise, Galactica, and some others. I have a over there on top of my stereo. I have a beautiful original series Galactica and original series Viper. They are both beautiful models. And these are my three latest ones. So let's see. I know what's in here, so it's no real surprise there, but we're going to see what we have. Now, Eaglemoss is a British company. They do make different size models. There's the smaller ones, about 6 inches or so. Those average about regular price about $25. Then there's the larger ones that go anywhere from about $50 to $75. My Galactica was, I think, $49.99, and my Viper was about the same. I have a ring ship Enterprise that I believe was in that same price point. But they're very well made, metal and plastic. And here we go. The first one, let's go with the Federation ships. The first one is Enterprise C. Now, I just got these. I just opened the box now. So this is the Enterprise C from yesterday's Enterprise, one of my favorite episodes. And they all come with stands. And they all come also with magazines. Oh, how convenient. So they come with a informational magazine about each ship, some history, stats, production stories, and all that. They're really very interesting. So here we are. And Enterprise D. I'm just looking it over here real quick. Nice color, nice size. The top of the saucer seems to be plastic. The bottom of the saucer appears to be metal. The secondary hull and then the cells are metal, or plastic, I mean. The cell is a little off kilter, nothing into the world. I've seen that happen before, not on anything that I've gotten, but I have seen that seen that happen. Um, it's a production thing. I don't know how bad it is overall, but it's a nice model. I like it. It's a nice size. Detailing looks good. Sometimes I've noticed with the Eaglemoss models, the windows, if it's just painted on, then it's fine. But sometimes there's like a little indentation where the uh, windows are supposed to go, and that sometimes they're a little off. I'm okay with that. So yeah, there's that. And at the end, I'll show all these on their stands, and maybe I'll do um, a quick look at my other models. Excuse me. And I always save the boxes. You never can, because eventually I'm going to move from this glorious place I live. Let's get the Enterprise D on this stand. Getting a very strong Stuart Foley vibe, if you know truck yards. So where is this? Okay. Let me just oh, it goes on the saucer. Yeah, the instructions tell you where to. Oh, there we go. How best way to put the models on their stands, because they do generally with the Constitution class ships, they fit around the secondary hull and slips onto the saucer. I'll show you on the Enterprise D in a minute. So that's the first one. Then we go back to my favorite Trek, original Trek, with the Romulan bird of prey, I suppose you could call it. What do they call it? Yeah, they call it a Romulan bird of prey. It was never referred to as a bird of prey in the episode Balance of Terror. It was the Romulan ship. And here. And here we are. Romulan bird of prey. I actually prefer this design to what showed up in the Next Generation with the Dideridex, the big green things. The bottom underside is metal. The top is plastic. The nacelles feel like they're metal. Yeah, here we go. And one thing I'm not certain about is the warbird actually painted on the bottom there. I could have sworn it was red. Now, I could be wrong. My memory's not what it used to be. So, plasma cannon up in the front. This is really nice. This one is really nice. Yeah. You see in the back here, there's little indentations, and then they missed with the black squares. Again, it's not the end of the world. It's not a deal breaker as far as I'm concerned. So that's really a minor point. So let me just take a look here. obviously. Bam. And finally, this is out of my way. Another side bonus to all this. My cat now has another box to play with. And this one is from another original series episode, which I have to say, I remember watching the original series when I was a kid. Yeah, I was 3 years old when it premiered, but still, I've been watching it almost as long as it's been around, and almost as long as I've been around. But this is the Botany Bay from Space Seed. And this actually feels like it's mostly metal. The center part is metal. The center hull is metal. The back here is plastic, and those actually feel a little flimsy, so you might want to be careful with that. And the compartments here, those are plastic, but the top is metal, and that. This is another good one. The detailing on it is very good. You got the name on the side. I was, excuse me. I always kind of liked this one because it always seemed like this would be a perfect kind of freighter, because these were supposed to be modular to go around the ship, and it would extend back farther. If you look at the production drawings, and the front looks very much like a sharpened pencil. But there we go. Oh no, yeah, one of the nacelles is a little bent on the Enterprise C, but not the end of the world, because to me it's not. I can deal with a little bit of imperfection. There we go. Yeah, these just, yeah. Bam. That looks good. Okay, so that's my unboxing video, and actually I'm going to pause this for a moment, clear out my desk a little bit, and then we're going to take a look at some of my other models as my cat begins her investigation of the box. Be right back. Okay, apparently my phone is not going to let me reverse the view on the camera, so let's just take a look here. Here's the models. The Botany Bay mounts right to the back, just slips right on, and the Romulan warbird, and Enterprise D. So I'm going to walk over and we're going to take a look at some of the other models. Be right back. Okay, before I go over to the models, I want to give you a better view of the three that I unboxed here. The camera reversed now, so see the Enterprise C from yesterday's Enterprise, the Romulan Warbird, though it was never called the Romulan Warbird, from Balance of Terror, and the Botany Bay from Space Seed. And here we are next to Spider-Woman as the Enterprise C. That's the ring ship. And here is the rest of my models. This is the Saber class from First Contact on. That is refit Enterprise. This is a D7, or is it a container? I forget. No, this I think is a This is the Katinga, excuse me. ISS Enterprise from yesterday's Enterprise, a Y-Wing. The Y-Wing didn't come from Eaglemoss. That's a Micro Machines toy I bought ages ago. The NX-01 and its cousin, the Akira class. So those are all my Eaglemoss models. And that's it for today, guys. Hope you found that kind of interesting. Just turning off some lights. Again, not story related, but an interest. You can find through any number of channels. You can find links for Eaglemoss. I used the one from Trek Yards on YouTube that will save you some money on the purchase. Just go to Trek Yards, go to any video. It's down in their link in the description of the videos. And yeah, if you're into models, then this is a thing for you. Remember, also, all the books are available. Smashwords, Amazon, print and ebooks. All the links will be down below. So is all my social media. And as I said, if you have any questions, anything you might want to know, let me know, and I'll try to address it. And that's it for this week. And just remember, in closing, we are each of us the heroes of our own stories and the villains of someone else's. See you next week, guys. Bye.